Hello everybody and welcome to our station where we talk about Marvel, DC, and stars. Now, today I will share with you something that's very interesting that I found online, a plot leak which actually matches the promotion for Spider-Man No Way Home, which we got a couple days ago. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Remember to take this with a grain of salt, as this might be just a weird coincidence, considering all of this came before the plot leaks of the Lego sets came out and the promotion. So yeah, let's get into it. So the plot leak describes 3 scenes, and I'm going to describe the first scene. So basically what it's saying is that Peter Parker, MJ, Ned, and Doctor Strange are in the Sanctum Sanctorum, which was wrecked after the 5-year snap. It also said specifically Wong wasn't there, and I'm guessing the reason he's not there is because he's in San Francisco with Shang-Chi, which we saw in the Shang-Chi trailer. It also said that the reason that Peter is there is because he went on the run alone, but eventually he had to go with Ned and MJ. They didn't explain why he had to go, but they said he had to go. So I'm guessing they ended up getting to the Sanctum Sanctorum. I don't understand. Apparently Doctor Strange has a minor role in this movie, which is very surprising, but which I actually don't believe, because I feel like Doctor Strange should be one of the focusing characters. That is also apparently coming from the school where he was a new football player. Ever since Peter left, he became a football player, but apparently people kept coming up to Ned in the school knowing that he was a friend of Peter's and asking him questions, and he kept getting into interviews. So because of the stress, he had to move on. And by move on, I think it means that he has to go into hiding with Peter, with people even threatening his life. The next scene is actually pretty weird. So basically there's the whole scene with us seeing the scorpion monster. That was a joke. That was a joke scene. Doctor Strange was apparently some of his magic got through, so apparently had to sweep it away with the broom as a funny moment. I honestly thought that was going to be pretty important to the movie, but apparently it was just a joke, which makes sense for Spider-Man. And yeah, it was kind of funny how they used it as the main villain in a set. I kind of like how they're just taking all they can get. But something that I very much like is the exposition of the new suit. The movie actually says this in a very good way. Their explanation on Peter not having the suit from Far From Home is because apparently there was a tracker from S.H.I.E.L.D. and it got leaked and people were tracking Peter. They don't explain why he can't get the Iron Spider suit or the homemade suit or the homecoming suit. They might say something like there's trackers on them, but I don't believe that. That doesn't make sense to me. The reason they said he has the new suit we saw in concept art, is because Doctor Strange made the suit for him. And it's kind of cool because they have a whole explanation. So Peter's trying to get a suit, but he couldn't get any place, like a Stark place, to make a suit, obviously, so because he's on the run. So Doctor Strange ended up helping him with that, and apparently based off of the Iron Spider suit from his memory, he made a whole new suit, which apparently has magical powers. Good way to sell toys. So they Peter ends up using it for a lot of the movie, but eventually it somehow gets destroyed. But with Doctor Strange's magic, I think the only person who could really destroy it is some kind of magical being. Honestly, I think that it might be a multiverse thing, but none of this leak describes the multiverse, like, at all. It seems to just describe the suit. And I'm guessing some kind of multiversal, like, villain, somehow, like, made it so his suit was destroyed, because Doctor Strange made it with his magic. Who else could do that? There might be other sorcerers in the movies, but I don't think that's going to happen in No Way Home specifically. It might be at the same time of Multiverse of Madness, but honestly, who knows? So I think they might be introducing more characters. Maybe through the multiverse, some other characters got, powers, or some kind of multiversal powers, or Peter just somehow gets into some kind of mistake, or Peter goes through the multiverse and that destroys his suit. But honestly, who knows? The Far From Home suit is like the only suit that was shown in background photos. We haven't legit seen Tom Holland in the other suit. They didn't explain the black suit, but what a lot of people are theorizing, that I actually like to theorize, is that it's what those other suits that are being used are by Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. The leak goes into specifics that don't really matter, like the design of, like, just the simple designs of things, and it doesn't really matter. If you want to, I'll hopefully put the leak in the description, but I might forget. But remember to take this with a grain of salt, because this could easily be fake. A lot of leaks don't really match much of what the actors and what the leaks say, so it doesn't really, like, it doesn't match much what other people say. There's also a bunch of YouTubers online who seriously go off like the support, and I might be doing this. But the thing that interests me is that this leak from what the internet says came before they leaked the sets for Spider-Man No Way Home. It doesn't mention anything about Vulture or Scorpion, which it just says a bug monster, so it's probably not Scorpion, which is good to know. Anyways, that's all I really have for you guys today. Have a great day. This is Hero Station, and bye.